Good evening, people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know it's a late one. It's my review of Arsenal away win at Portsmouth, which finished Portsmouth 0, Arsenal 2. Goal scorers, Socrates and Eddie Nketiah, both assisted by Reece Nelson. However, I'd like to start off with some breaking news that we've got Sheffield United away in the Cup in the quarter-final. The ground that we got out-battled, out-fought, out-everything against them that night. And I'll say well done to Sheffield United and Chris Wilder's boys. They fully deserved it. They defended well. We defended atrociously from a set piece, which is nothing new. However, we have a new light ahead of us. We have a new direction. I feel that with Mikel Arteta, he's galvanised some of these players. You know, the way that he's coaching them, whatever he's saying to them, whatever he's getting them to eat and drink, however long he's making them train, possibly overtime. But however, it's a tribute to Mikel Arteta. And that's how I can see if I look to my right, I can see that Tottenham are struggling. Let me rephrase that. I see Norwich are holding them Lily Whites to a 1-1 draw, and it's gone to extra time, second period of extra time. And as I speak, Tottenham on the attack. Cross comes in, it should be cleared, and it's just about dealt with by Max Aarons. Aarons, who I would like to see at Arsenal next season, definitely. Ahead of Bellerin, 100%. Anyway, that's enough of that talk there. I haven't heard much of Salabah, Emil Smith. I mean, deluded Guna, he gets a lot of details due to the fact that he does his researching. So yeah, massive big up to deluded. Anyway, big up yourself, deluded. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Yeah, I know you may not be watching this, but I preach it all along. If you want to watch this channel, yeah, you can do. But it'll be nice. It'll be more than nice of you to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below and smash the thumbs up like button. And I know I'm going to get views all over the world. And if there are people viewing my video all over the world, massive big up to yourselves, yeah? I mean it from the bottom of my heart, yeah? Yes, I'm going to get into the situation with Mikel Arteta, who has spoken to 5 or 6 Arsenal players. One of them being Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think he warned Lacazette, Ceballos, and I can't remember the other 3. But if you want to, discuss this topic with me, leave your comments below and let me know what's going on. So, like I always say, just leave your comments below. And it's 10 minutes left of the last 16 tie between Tottenham and Norwich. It's still 1 apiece, and Tottenham have ball possession right now, as I can see. And they should be favourites to win this game. They are. They're at home. Obviously, they're with the more superior players, but it really don't matter because it is the FA Cup and underdogs always shine, no matter what the opposition is. David versus the Goliath Cup, the best cup competition in the world. The best David versus Goliath Cup competition in the world. And speaking of the FA Cup, I am happy that we're in the quarterfinals, and I'll be happier if we can advance to the semi-finals a day out at Wembley. I hope I can get a ticket for that, and I'll do anything to get a ticket for that. Boy, I have to check my schedule. Oh, and speaking of schedules, I will not be at the Arsenal v West Ham United game due to the fact that as a Crystal Palace steward, I have booked that shift to complete my work there. So yeah, I have to be at Sellers Park for the game against Watford. That'll be an interesting game. Palace will be up against a team who ended Liverpool's unbeaten run of 44 games. Wow. And they did it emphatically. Oh, they were absolutely fantastic, Watford. They out-muscled them. The fucking back three they had fucking bullied Salah, Firmino, and Mane. My fucking word. They bullied them all game. Didn't give them a sniff. They out-bullied them in general. They outplayed them, outscored them, and out-everything them to a side who are going to go on to win the Premier League. Let's be real. They can't fuck up a 22-point lead. I don't believe it. Jurgen Klopp will have a way of getting them motivated again. And I haven't been chatting to any Liverpool friends of mine yet, but they will tell me that they're missing Henderson. I mean, this is a guy they slate. They always slate him down. But I feel that you might need a different type of holding midfield player, a combative midfield player. Doesn't have to do the things that all defensive midfielders does. He just does his own thing. He may not be great at passing the ball forward. He definitely ain't the best dribbler I've ever seen. He definitely ain't the best person on the ball I've ever seen. However, he's improved in some parts of his game. So, yeah, massive big up to Jordan Henderson while you're injured, yeah? So we hope to see you back soon from a football fan and a neutral. Right, to my player ratings for the FA Cup review versus Portsmouth. I'm going to go with Martinez. Damian Martinez, he gets, what did he do during that game? He flapped up one cross, but other than that, from a corner, but other than that, didn't have much to do, you know. He was kept unbusy. Yeah, he was kept unbusy. Can't remember him saving a shot on target. His kicking was superb. His handling was excellent, and his kicking. I should have mentioned that last. His kicking was superb. Unlike Bird Leno, he will take an age to kick a ball. But Martinez, the moment he gets the opportunity to kick a ball, he gets on with it. So, yeah. Martinez, you get 7. Right, back 4. This will be interesting. Socrates. Well, defensively, he was always on guard, on his toes. He filled in as an emergency right back, and he did a pretty good job at it. And a top-class finish from a born centre-half. Let's be real. He's a born centre-half. So he gets a 7. At the back, Lewis, solid in the air, immense in the tackle, and not once did he put a foot wrong. And for me, I'm going to give him a 9 for David Luiz. Pablo Mari. Alright. Yeah, there's always going to be those that says, oh, but look, who did he play against though? Who did he play against? Against Pumpy, League One side. But you got to perform against teams in front of you, and perform against teams in front of him. He did. He read the game. He was so top class and unique on the ball. Every time he had the ball to his feet, he looked for a forward pass. None of this sideways and backwards, and that's what I love. He loved the forward pass, and I loved that myself. I thought he was superb in his debut. Didn't panic. He won all his headers. He did not lose one header. That's a tribute to the guy. So for me, he gets a solid 8 from me on his debut. Left back, Bukayo Saka. Well, what more can I say about this guy? Strong, quick, defensively, maybe not the best as yet, but he may grow into that position, or he'll grow into becoming a left midfield winger, which I'm hoping he becomes, because there's so much promise in that boy. And yet again, I stress to the board of directors, you must offer this guy a 5 to 6 year contract. Tie him down. He's our future. And maybe I'm going to talk about the young players after this review. For me, Bukayo Saka, well, going forward, he took his chances. When I say take his chances, he created opportunities in the box for the attackers, and well, a couple of opportunities, should I say. He's got a fine left foot on him. He crosses the ball. You know, I think I'll give him a solid 7.5. In the midfield, the pivotal point in the midfield, Torreira, I can't mark him because he took an injury early in that first half, and we don't know if he's broken his ankle or bruised it, but he was in some discomfort. I mean, it was an old school tackle, old-fashioned tackle, should I say. He went in, he won the ball, the defender, and credit to him. So I'm not going to give him anything. Ceballos, who replaced him, I thought he was very tidy on the ball. Looked composed. He tried to look for a forward pass. He tried to get the attack going every time, and he kept the ball. He kept the ball superbly, and did not waste too much ball for me. So, yeah, I'm going to give him an 8. Guendouzi, on the other hand, I think I'll give him a 6. I don't know if he was at his best. I don't think he was at his best as such. He wanted too much time on the ball. That's his troubles. I didn't think he influenced the games so much as such. Oh, actually, no, Guendouzi, yeah, I thought he was all right. Maybe I'll give him a 7. He could have. Yeah, I think 7 is the score that I'll give him. Potentially, he does have the ability to get an 8 and 9, possibly 10 out of 10, because there is a player in him. It's just coaching. It's just coaching a couple of negativities in his game. Otherwise, yeah, he can be a potential 8 to 10 out of 10. But I'm gonna give him a 7. You know, he wasn't too bad. He kept the ball going as forward. He tried to look for a forward pass, and he put in a couple of challenges as well. So 7 for Guendouzi. The front three. Oh no, not the front three. The three in front of the three behind this striker. Reece Nelson. Not only I'm going to give him a 9, I'm going to give him my man of the match. He was superb. He was direct, quick. He battled off the ball, helped his right back out at times when needed to, and he put in 2 superb crosses for our goals. So he gets a 9. On the other side, Martinelli, he was direct, off the ball. What can I say? He battled. He never stopped running. He never gave up. He never stopped putting in tackles to win the ball back. And his pace was a problem, because it's when he was running with the ball, I think he caused the the right back a few problems, and he gave him something to think about, food for thought. Otherwise, not the best game he's had as such, but he wasn't too bad, so I'm going to give him a 7. Middle, Joe Willock, yeah, he tried too hard for me. I'm going to give him a 6. You know, I do like his directness. I do like the fact that he's direct at players. He's he wins the ball as well. He can even play in the 2, whether alongside Torreira, alongside Xhaka. However, when he's running with the ball, his end product it needs a lot of work. You know, as he's running, he's got to have his head up as well. He's got to have an awareness of his teammates and where they're running and where they're not running, and where to pass the ball and where not to pass the ball, where to shoot and where not to shoot. And that will come when he develops this. And I think you lot know what I'm talking about. So Joe Willock gets a 6 for me. Eddie Nketiah, he's worked hard, which is the minimum. I didn't think it was one of his best games, but he kept working hard. He kept plodding along and battling. And I thought we held the ball. I thought we held the ball up a bit, and there was time he gave the ball away. And I should have said the same thing with maybe Guendouzi, maybe Ceballos. Yeah, Nketiah was not the only one who kept giving the ball away. Well, he did. I won't say he kept giving the ball away, but he wasn't the only one that gave the ball away. Other than that, we were. As a whole, I think, as a whole, he was reasonable. So I'm going to give him a 7. Substitutions, right. Ceballos I've marked. Torres, a shame I couldn't mark. Who came on? I can't even think of this. The other 2. Someone help me out here. Who were the other 2 that came on against Portsmouth? Let me think. It weren't Socrates. It weren't none of the back 4. It weren't no one in the midfield as such. I don't know if Lacazette came on. It'll come to me. 2 more substitutions came on. I can't remember who came on. As I'm thinking about that, Tottenham and Norwich are about to go head-to-head on a penalty shootout to see who can get into the quarterfinals for next month's last 8. So, wishing Norwich all the best of luck. Of course I'm going to do that. Yeah, and why not? Yeah, I hate Tottenham with a fucking passion. Fucking melts. Yeah, that's you lot, Tottenham. Fucking melts. Let me concentrate on Arsenal. Substitutions. Yeah. I know Ceballos came on for Torreira. I think Reece Nelson came off for someone. I think maybe Martinelli came off for someone. It can't get to me. However, I'm going to go for the manager rating. I think the manager gets an 8. You know, he picked a solid team, the strongest team out there. Didn't faze him. You know, he didn't faze him to change it as such. Kept to the same. He kept to his gums, and yeah, I thought his influence. I think his influence is there to see on the players. So he gets an 8. 10 out of 10 for the fans. Complete 10 for the fans. Turned up in their numbers, filled their away end in. Every Arsenal fan in there did their job and their part for me. So 10 out of 10. They never stopped getting behind the team, making noise. They were heard, even from watching on the telly. And there's the first penalty. Eric Dyer got lucky there. Keeper went the right way, but it still went under his hand. Oh, well, 1-0 Tottenham and penalties. Unlucky. Tim Krul. He'll save a penalty tonight. Anyway, the referee, I'll give him a 4. Weren't too card happy as such. But again, oh no! A Norwich player has missed a penalty. Oh dear. Oh God, we've got to put over Tottenham in the quarterfinals. Hope not. You know, yeah, he weren't too card happy. He let the game flow as much as he could. So yeah, I give him a 4, and that's the best I can do. Right, that's my player ratings, management rating, and the referee ratings, and plus the fans rating. Not forgetting the fans. I think I saw Turkish there, you know, in the crowd. And big up yourself, Turkish, yeah. Enough love and bless and respect for you. Hey, Lamella, the flash arrogant cunt who comes on as a substitute to fuck about. Good. Serves you right, wanker. He's missed the penalty, so I'm hoping Norwich score the next one. Oh, he's clipped the bar, to be fair. He is unlucky. Fucking leaves a disgusting taste in my mouth when I say those things about a Tottenham player. Shows the hate is there. In me. Yeah, if you guys can remember the other 2 substitutions in the Portsmouth game away, please leave your comment. Please leave the name of those 2 players in the comment section below. I really appreciate that. And hit the thumbs up like button. Smash it up for me and the views. The biggest one of all, subscribe to DLG Reppin, yeah? That's all I got to say on that one. And before I go, yeah, I want to talk about the young players that we've got. You know, I think Reece Nelson's done himself no harm there in that performance against Portsmouth. Hopefully, once he gets called upon, yeah, he can put on another good performance, another honest performance. That will do me from you, Reece Nelson. Who's this guy? See the Harry Kane successor? Oh, it's Lo Celso. Sorry. Yeah, Martinelli. In his first season, he's got 10 goals in all competition. I think this guy should be tied down to another contract. You know, we've got Willock who could you know what, he could prove me wrong and make it as an Arsenal player, providing he sorts out his thinking. Go on. Yes, 2-2. 2-2. And I'll back Krul to save the next penalty. Anyway. And what else have we got? We've got Saliba to come in, who's an exciting centre-half, who's going to, I think, if the reports from what Deluded's talking about happens to be accurate, and he's getting these accurate reports in, then for years to come, Arsenal will have a top, solid and fucking quality centre-half. And it's about time we have a top-class centre-half, and we can make one out of him. And just go and push the money and get up on Marcano. Yes! Get in! Tim Krul. Knew you can fucking do it. You saved the penalty. As you just heard me screaming, Tim Krul has saved whatever Parrott's penalty. There you go. I don't give a fuck if he's come off the line. I don't give a fuck. As long as Tottenham out of the cup, they've got fuck all to win again. Make it 13 years. Yeah, or make it 12 years, then going on 13 years. Fucking 2 pence. Not even worth a wank, Tottenham Hotspur. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm sure if you want to get back onto his comment, you want to get into my comments, I'm sure you will. But hey, that's up to you cunts. Right. Yeah. Back to some of the young players I'm talking about. Guendouzi. He may be. He may. Hopefully, he could sign a new contract if possible. But you know, he's a player that I would like to see at the club in the future. I've spoken about Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Willock, Reece Nelson, Guendouzi, and to name a few. I know Will Smith is at Huddersfield. I've not done my research on him to find any feedback at all on him, but I wish him all the best. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I say thank you for you guys viewing my channel. And well done to Norwich! Shh, I've got to keep the noise down. The neighbours are asleep. Well done to Norwich. Congratulations. They've only gone to that toilet and knocked Tottenham out of the FA Cup. Yes. That's a bit of... Oh, look at the thousands of Norwich fans who travel in their droves. Big up you Norwich City supporters. For seeing that section of that shithole filled up, yeah? Fuck it. You get a fucking 10 out of 10 for support. For commitment. And that's the same thing I could say about Arsenal fans. Dedication, yes? Same things for Norwich as well. But yeah, breaking news. 7-2 Sisters, I repeat, 7-2 Sisters are out of the FA Cup. Oh well. Oh well. Fuck them. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here, as I said. And I hope you all enjoy your night and your good night sleeps as well. And you know, for every man, woman, youth and child, sleep well and rest well. Oh, should I say, yeah, sleep well. And when you wake up, be safe. So peace and bless. I'm done.